Can you guys hear me now? What in the
Yes.
world? Well, that's exciting. I don't know how these things have a mind of their own sometimes and do what they want. But anyway, we are here. It is Thursday and we are back to lower body. So we're going to still be challenging ourselves with our weights, whatever that means for us. That's an individual thing. But if any of these moves are feeling easy for you, then it's time to level up and pick up some heavier weights. Okay. We're going to go by sets and reps today. So no timer. And our very first move is going to be an RDL, kind of warm things up. Remember for your RDL, you guys, feet are about shoulder width apart. We want to hip hinge on an RDL, so hips are coming back. Another thing I want to mention is that it's really easy while we're focusing on our hips for our weight to shift back into our heels. When you're doing an RDL, you want your weight evenly distributed through the center of your foot. Okay, ball of your foot and your heel should have about the same amount of weight. So if you start to feel like your toes are lifting during an RDL, your weight is not evenly distributed. Okay. So just something to be mindful about while you're doing these. We're going to hit 12 reps on our RDLs. And remember, the key for these is going slow on the way down. That's when our muscles are fully extended or lengthened, and that's when they grow. So you want to go slow on the way down. Okay. We have 12 reps, you guys. Okay. After deadlifts, you're going to hit squats. These are standard squats. So weights wherever you want them. For a standard squat, we're going to open up our feet to about shoulder width apart. We always want to kick our toes out just a little bit. If you were to look at a clock, your right foot would be pointing at 1 and your left foot would be pointing at an 11. Okay? Now, when we do these, we want our posture to be mostly upright. Okay? You're going to hip hinge. That's okay. But we want to be mostly upright. If you're laying, this is more deadlift than squat. We don't want to do that. Keep your upper body upright. Okay. Again, going slow on the down. 12 reps, you guys. Heart rate should be up a bit. That's what we're looking for. If it's not, time for heavier weights. Okay. Next up, we're going to hit our reverse lunge, but I want you to focus on something with your legs. So we step back into a reverse lunge, we step back, and then we lunge, right? I want you to pay attention to this front knee. We don't want to be fully over our toes with our knee. Okay, so you're going to shift your weight so that you're about at a 90. Okay, almost perfectly straight up and down. Your knee's going to be a little bit forward, but focus on this knee for these lunges. And these are going to be dynamic, so we'll go back, come up to our neutral standing position. All right. Again, slow as we go down, because that's when our muscles are in the lengthened position. 12 reps on each side. Step back and drop, paying attention to that forward knee. It shouldn't cover your foot. After you've done 12 on one side, hit your other side. And your heart rate should be up. If it isn't, it's time for bigger weights. So next up, we're going to do a tap back deadlift. So we only need one weight, called contralateral loading. So we're going to grab a weight in one hand. That coordinating foot is going to be the one to slide back and stay up. Okay. And then we're going to take our weight. We're going to go over that forward foot and deadlift. We want to get our weight towards the outside of that front leg. Okay. So you've got this kind of little bit of a rotation happening. So we've got 12 reps on one side. And again, slow on our down. Hit 12 on one side, 12 on the next. Remember, these are not super quick. Just for a second. All right, you guys. Okay, now we're gonna hit adductors. So inner leg muscles. These are gonna be sumo squats. So sumo squats, we want a wide stance. And again, toes are always tipped out. They're not straight forward. Okay. Typically with sumos, we hold our weights down the middle. We want to go slow and low, getting as low as you can, and then pushing up, right? Again, you're going to hip hinge. So you will come forward a little bit, but we want our posture mostly upright. Okay. 12 reps going down slow. Okay. Get ready to repeat our set. So first up, we had our RDLs. Remember, a lot of little different things to kind of put together with these. But hips go back, knees are bent, and we want to make sure that our toes are not lifting as we go down. If toes are lifting, redistribute your weight. Focus on your weight being through the middle of your foot. We got 12 reps. Slow as we go down. And you should get your heart rate up. Deadlifts. Okay, now we're going to hit a standard squat. So feet are about shoulder width apart, getting our toes out of our way. You can hold your weights wherever you want on these, making sure that posture is mostly upright. You want to go down slowly, you guys. 12 reps. Heart rate should be up. Just want to bring it down for a few seconds. Breathe. We're going to hit our reverse lunge. Remember, focusing on this forward knee this time. Okay? When you go back, you don't want your knee to cover up your shoe. 12 on each side with these. Bring our heart rate down. So remember, next up, we're going to do sumo squats. Sumo squats are a wide stance squat Again, kicking our toes out of the way. For these, weights are typically held down the middle. Still being really aware of our posture, making sure that our upper body is upright. Okay. If we are laying belly down, we need to make an adjustment. Slow as you go down. You should be up on all of these. If it feels easy, it's because you need heavier weights. It's not a bad thing. It just means you're graduating to a heavier weight. Next up is our tap back deadlift. So we're going to hold one weight, whatever hand that you're holding that weight with, that corresponding foot is going to be the one to slide back. This is called contralateral loading. So then we're going to kind of rotate and bring that weight down in front of our flat foot in the front. 12 reps. You still have a bent knee. We're going to do our other side. 12 reps. We want to rest. Get ready to do our last set of all of them. So again, back to our RDL. Remember, if you're focusing on anything, go slow as you go down. That's when your muscles are fully lengthened, and that's what forces them to grow, is holding your load in that position. Super flat backs. And even from those deadlifts, your heart rate should come up. Now we're going to hit our standard squat. So feet are about shoulder width apart, toes are out of our way, holding your weights wherever you want, just focusing on posture. Okay. Again, going down slowly. Heart rate should be up. A couple of deep breaths to bring it down. And then whenever you're ready, head it back into that reverse lunge, but be mindful of this front knee. Should not be covering your line of sight of your foot. All right. 12 on each side, guys. Nice and slow. Keep your reps slow. Resting after your set. Deep breaths. Bringing our heart rate down. We're going to hit our top back deadlift and then our sumos one last time. Okay. Top back deadlift, contralateral loading. Hold your weight in one hand. Coordinating foot's the one that's going back. Okay. 12 reps on each side. Each side, guys. Oops. Deep breaths. We have sumo squats for our very last move. So again, these are wide stance. Toes are out of our way. Weights are typically held down the middle. We want to get that full range, okay? As low as we can go. 12 reps, we can do it. Guys are done with those. You are done with your workout for today. Make sure you are moving and stretching. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for full body day. Bye, you guys.